Have you heard about this one? From the Daily Caller, Michael Bastash. Republican senators are demanding answers from the EPA after agency officials, listen to this one, participated in an armed raid of gold mines near Chicken, Alaska. Now, folks, I like watching these gold mining shows on TV, where they're looking in Alaska, and now they're looking in, where is it? Guyana? According to reports, in late August, agents of the Alaska Environmental Crimes Task Force swarmed the mine in groups of 4 to 8 and even went so far as to wear body armor and carry guns while investigating a supposed violation of Section 404 of the Clean Water Act. Now, you don't want to violate that one. And besides, don't drink the water up there if you're mining. No. Michelle Obama says no. No arrests were made in the raid and no citations were issued. But it was fun. You know, we got to put our gear on and run around. Imagine coming up to your diggings only to see agents swarming over it like ants, wearing full body armor with jackets that say police emblazoned on them, and all packing sidearms, gold miner C.R. Dick Hammond told the Alaska Dispatch. Just these heavy-handed tactics, folks. The Alaska congressional delegation and the state's governor have also demanded to know why the EPA decided to send armed officers for a water pollution permit inspection. Well, look, we've ordered all these damn bullets. All these. What do you want us to do? We got to use this stuff. The EPA, I mean, we're talking about an environmental department, environmental agency. They have all these armed troops. The issue isn't which department and agency have them. The issue is which department and agency doesn't have them. Hey, we're here from the Department of Education. You haven't paid your loan. What, do you got a SWAT team here? Yes, we do. Oh, and the IRS? Oh, that'll be fun. Do you have your IRS, the sanctioned government health care policy? No, I don't. Hands up, against the wall. Spread your legs. The EPA said the investigation was launched based on sites with a history of violating the CWA, that would be the Clean Water Act. But the agency refused to publicly explain why it decided to use fully armed officers for its, quote, multi-jurisdictional investigation at the mine. Because they don't want these guys mining, that's why. On a conference call held in late August, a staffer for an Alaskan senator said the EPA sent in armed men because it had been given information by Alaska state troopers regarding rampant drug and human trafficking going on in the area. Yeah, right there in the gold mine. I have an idea, Mr. Producer. You know the two terrorists who hail from the old Soviet Union? One of the Itstan countries? You know, the two low-life murdering subhumans that attacked the Boston Marathon? And remember, they were interviewed by our friends at the Department of Homeland Security, and the FBI checked into them too, and they couldn't find any reason to hold them. No. Look, yeah, you know, profiling. I have an idea. Maybe we should put the EPA in charge of immigration. What do you think of that? I mean, they're all armed up. They seem to have the men and women power, don't they? They're ready to go. Or maybe the folks at the Department of Education, they have a few SWAT teams too. They could do it. Where was I? That explanation about the rampant drug and human trafficking going on in the gold area was debunked by a spokeswoman for the state troopers who said they did not advise the EPA to raid the mine and that there was no evidence of drug and human trafficking occurring. Gotcha! It won't matter, though, will it? It's the EPA. You know, clean water, clean air, all that stuff. Clean water, clean air, and a clean shot. The Alaska State Troopers did not advise the EPA that there was dangerous drug activity. We do not have evidence to suggest that is occurring, said State Police spokesperson Megan Peters, and I believe the Alaska State Troopers. The EPA has also refused to call the use of armed officers to inspect a mine a raid. It's not a raid. I mean, you know what a raid looks like? Yeah, we got all this body armor, we got police on our back. What do you call? Semi-automatic weapons. We're ready. Oh, wait a minute. That's still not a raid. The ongoing investigation conducted by the Alaska Environmental Crimes Task Force, consisting of the EPA, the ADEC, the USFWS, that's Fish and Wildlife, the ADFG, the BLM, the Coast Guard, the FBI, Alaska State Troopers, NOAA, and the U.S. Park Service. Hey, what happened to the Department of Energy? They need to get in a little practice, too. Did not result in a raid, the EPA said in a statement. That's not a raid. It's a gathering. It's a gathering. It's a meeting. Alaska Governor Sean Parnell ordered an investigation into the Alaska Department of Environmental Conservation's Environmental Crimes Unit and the EPA's Criminal Investigations Division after learning of the raid. The governor also asked the EPA to review and reevaluate how the agency goes about investigating Clean Water Act violations. Now, you know what happens if the government shuts down, ladies and gentlemen? The EPA can't do this. Oh, my God! What will we do? And by the way, before I forget, those of you who get ABC radio news at the top of the hour, many of you don't, many of you do. They're already in the propaganda mode. 19 days to the government shutdown. I think the guy had like a spasm while he was saying it, too. 19 days to the government shutdown. The conservatives in the House are insisting that defunding Obamacare be part of the continuing resolution. There you go. There you go. The fake media, or as I call it, the Praetorian Media Guard that protects the president. They're there. This president can abuse the media. Hey, let's do some, wiretaps, some searches. Let's look in the Associated Press. I mean, that's the biggest media. Let's go after them. Let's track down the parents. Let's listen to their cell phones. And the media still defends them. Still defends them. Pathetic. Only thing that's going to work, ladies and gentlemen. Only thing that's going to work. Article 5. It'll take time, bottom up, grassroots, but it's where we, the people, can actually do something rather than be observers and rather than get just frustrated.